I am so happy to be back. I am Coach Kenise, and let's get started talking about ways to up level your identity, level up your femininity, and all these really good things. So, first things first, let's just get straight into it. Language. So, I know a ton of us are super comfortable saying the word bro all the time. It's become a staple in the culture to say bro whenever, however, all the time. But this is something I want you to stop. It's not feminine, it's not dainty, it's just not. And yes, I get it if you're using it for fun. I totally get it. But on a consistent basis, to maybe answer someone new you're talking to, there's other words that you can use to establish bonds. Like, I feel like the word darling isn't even used enough. You could say darling, you could say your own word that comes from your own identity instead of from culture's identity. So, use different words when it comes to these nicknames you have for people or these ways to create fellowship or to bond with others. It's just a little aggressive. It's just a little much. When you're saying bro all day, you're like talking to your elders, you're talking to people who are younger than you, and you're just chiming in and you're saying bro all the time. It's a no. It's a no. And let's see, what's the next one? Your voice. So, your voice is something that immediately identifies you as a feminine woman or masculine woman. If you hear a woman with a deeper voice, 9 times out of 10, you turn around and you look and you go, wow, I didn't know that voice could come from her. If a person has a feminine voice, you turn around and you go, oh my God, that is such a beautiful voice. She speaks so well. I used to, when I was dating, men love talking on the phone to me. They were just like, I'm just so happy to hear your voice right now. You want to kind of give people a nice little landing of comfort. And your voice can illustrate this. You want to turn heads when you go to like a party or a bar, use your feminine voice and use your feminine body. Okay, so that is number two. And number three, smiling. Smiling is something where I do believe you don't have to smile at every single person who passes you by, because sometimes smiles can attract predators, and we want to not attract predators, we want to attract providers. But when you're on a date, when you're happy, express it. That's simply all I'm saying. If you're on a date, if you're happy, express it. If you're with your family and you're happy, express it. If you're in the house of the Lord and you're happy, express it. But I don't think you need to give your smile to every single stranger. But I also don't think you need to like give your neighbors the B face all the time. Like, just like every time you see them, like it's okay to smile at your neighbors, like, nice to see you, and keep it moving. No lingering with your smile if you are going to smile at strangers. And let's go to posture. Posture is something where if you're slumped over, people do notice that. And they do kind of see you as one level down from what you probably could be if your posture was just really beautiful and really nice. Because we kind of look at someone who's kind of like hunchback as more of an older, like maybe it's their last days. So show the world that you're lively and that you're alive and you're happy to be here. And you're just like walking in the room with confidence and your head's up when you walk in and you have no reason to look down and you're just like a baddie, you know, give that posture, like improve your posture. Another way to practice it is if you're just at home and you're just relaxing, practice your posture. I'm not saying you need to always be amazing, but even inside your home, someone is always watching you. And let's go to clothing. Now, clothing is a really like, it's an interesting thing because sometimes people think they need to dress like a grandma to be hot. I don't think you need to dress like a grandmother to be hot or classy, but I also don't think you need to be the number one Fashion Nova model ordering from that site all the time or going back in the day and ordering from Hot Miami Styles. I think you need to find a mix of both of them, and style is very personal. So I think you can find a mix. We all find that mix. We all kind of find our own personal style. And then last but not least, let's go to your identity around confidence and self-esteem. Sometimes we can believe that others can have the big house if that's what you desire. The big house or the teeny house that's perfect and small and cute, or the big mansion with two staircases and ooh, everybody pulls up and they're like, wow. Sometimes we believe that other people can have it, but we can't. Oh, I know she can have it, but I don't know if I can. This is where your identity about yourself is showing, and your confidence about yourself is also showing. And this is where you need to find whatever resources, whatever coaches, whatever free information, whatever paid information, and level that up. And I'll give you just a word of advice. Affirmations don't work for everyone. A lot of people find confidence from God, from the Bible. They find confidence inside of that, in the word of Christ. A lot of people, they can find confidence from their education or from the way they look. But whatever you need to pull on to get started believing in yourself and having confidence that you can have what you want, and you're a person who can keep what you want, this will be the road for you. I can't tell you exactly what that road is. You have to figure that out. And then let's just throw in a bonus one is level down your profanity. Now, I still use a little bit profanity, but is it all the time? Is it every hour? No, it's not. So level down your profanity. And also another bonus is if you're out, your laugh doesn't have to be the loudest laugh in the room. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You don't have to be the cackling hyena just because you're having a good time with your friends. Be very mindful of your volume. Okay? Be very mindful of your volume when you're out, using an inside voice, not always screaming and yelling. Because yes, you're having fun in that moment, but onlookers or people who are also maybe having a quiet chit chat, or people who could easily get headaches, they're probably going to say, oh my God, will they calm down a little bit? So, yes, let's just close out here. And thank you guys for watching this, and just give yourself like a pat on the back. Like if you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back, because not everyone is into up leveling. They can watch the videos, but they never take the action. But I have a feeling that you take action. Okay, I love you so much, and I will try to be back tomorrow. And if I'm not, I will be back.